Johnny's Cheap trying something tonight I've never done before. It's a crab cake. I love crab cakes. We've had them at restaurants before, but I've never made one. And here are the ingredients I'm going to use. Now, I looked at a lot of recipes and just kind of picked the ingredients that I thought would work. I'm not going to use lump crab. All of them say use lump crab, but that's really expensive. I have almost half a pound of snow crab here that I've taken out of the shells. This was $5.99 a pound at Fresh Thyme. That's a lot cheaper than lump crab. So I'm using snow crab. I'm going to use red pepper, green onion, an egg, Worcestershire, Old Bay, Dijon, and instead of breadcrumbs, I'm going to use Ritz crackers, or the Walmart knockoff Ritz crackers. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with my crab meat. I'm going in. There we go. That's about just shy of half a pound of snow crab meat. I kind of broke it up a little bit. And now we got to go in with our ingredients. I'm going to start with an egg, one egg. Almost all the recipes call for a little egg, you know, as a binder. I got some red pepper, red bell pepper, and green onion. A little different color. And I love green onion, and we had that handy. Add in Worcestershire sauce. I'm just going to do a little bit, kind of like that. And I don't even know how many cakes this will make. Some Dijon, just a squirt like that. Some salt. Some pepper. Some Old Bay for that, you know, Southern Cajun seasoning. And my Walmart brand Ritz crackers. I'm just going to crush these up, and these will be the, you know, the breadcrumbs, the cracker crumbs. So I'm just going to start with, I don't know what I got, 8, 10 of them here. Crush them up. Just like that, and now we're going to mix it up. So I did put on a glove just to mix this all up. And they always say you don't want to over mix it. That's a big deal with crab cakes. So I'm going to try not to do that. Not a lot of liquid in there, but you don't want a lot of liquid. It looks like a lot of crab. I'm going to add a few more, 4 more fake Ritz crackers. And we just want this to be not liquidy, not dry. Once we get it to the consistency that we want, like a crab cake, we're going to let it sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Now, this is not trying to be authentic by any means. I make no promises. I've never made it. I know this is not authentic, but it's ingredients I have, cheaper than authentic, but I'm thinking it'll taste pretty good. And the star is the crab meat. So I'm thinking that looks like the consistency I'm looking for. I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes, let it set up, and we're going to be about ready for some crab cakes. All right, so here's our crab cakes after about 45 minutes in the fridge. Looks pretty solid. I'm just going to kind of cut it into fourths. So we'll have 4 crab cakes, 2 each for Mrs. Cheap and I. And pull those pieces out and put them into patties. Just kind of like that. Heating up a frying pan with, we'll do a little olive oil and a little bit of butter. So there's our crab cakes. And remember, that was half a pound of crab, so those are, you know, with the filling, I don't know, less than a quarter pound. I got a little olive oil, tablespoon or so. I'm going to add some butter. A couple tablespoons of butter. And that's what we're going to fry those in on a medium low. I'm going to go low and slow. Crispy on the outside, but fully cooked. So there's our olive oil and butter ready to go. Medium low. Look at those babies. We are going in. Oh man. These smell so good like they are right now. Just get them a little crust on the outside. Crab cakes. There we go. So there they are, about 10 minutes on each side, golden brown. I think we're ready to eat some crab cakes. There they are, never made them. And I'm gonna taste it and then determine what I need to add or, do a little more, a little less. We have some remoulade. This is good, Louisiana Kitchen. Good stuff. Or you could do it in butter, but I'm gonna just take a bite of the crab cake raw right now. Not raw, but just naked. That's what I mean. There you go. Crispy, crunchy on the outside. A lot of crab meat. Very hot. Hot. Very crab flavored. I do love that. Seasoning wise, I can taste the, what's the Cajun?
Old Bay.
Old Bay, yeah. It could even use a little more onion or pepper. I could do a little more of that. Salt wise, it's good. Pepper wise, it's good. Here's how it looks on the inside. And that is very good. Very tasty. I'm even going to venture to say that's better than a crab cake I've had in a restaurant. I've had it a couple times in a restaurant. Not as much filler in this. And I don't taste the Ritz crackers, but I think they do probably make a difference. Seriously, instead of breadcrumbs. So I'm going to make this a 10. That is perfect for a crab cake with John EatsCheap. I don't know what I would change. We're ready for dinner. A little bit of dip. John EatsCheap crab cake. Follow us on TikTok as well, and Instagram and Facebook too, and the X. Thanks for watching.